Geese are kept for their meat, eggs, and feathers. They are the types of birds that can be reared for their ornamental value. A male goose is known as a gander, while a female is just a goose. Geese come in 3 colors: gray, black, and white depending on the breeds. Geese breeds reared in Kenya include Pilgrim, Egyptian geese, Steinbecker, Brecon Buff, and Abden. They take 4 to 5 months to mature. Geese start laying eggs after 2 years and lay between 15 to 30 eggs per year, which hatch after 28 to 30 days. The eggs are heavier and more nutritious than that of a chicken. Now we are going to the feeding of goose. They have cheaper feeding cost as they feed on grass, kitchen waste, vegetables, earthworms, spiders, lizards, and snails. Geese should be provided with ample space to roam and select their preferred feed such as insect, green vegetations like weeds and tree barks. Each goose requires at least 160 grams of feeds per day to enable them to mate and be in perfect health. They should also be provided with adequate clean drinking water for healthy growth. When younger, the goslings are first fed on chick crumbs, then chick mash for 4 to 6 weeks, growers' pellets for up to 4 months, and layers mash for laying goose. Apart from raising income, geese also aid at maintaining security by making loud noises whenever an intruder enters a home compound, hence alerting the owners. The birds also have strong and powerful saw-like beaks which they can use to attack. Predators that attack them include wildcats, eagles, dogs, and mongoose, but the goose's intimidating characteristics secure them. Geese have web-legged feet, which enable them to swim, thus requires a water pool or pond. A mature goose can comfortably provide enough white meat to feed 10 people. Now we are going to see the shelter of geese. Geese do not require complex housing like chicken, but it should, however, be kept dry and clean with proper ventilation. The birds can even survive outside as long as there is a good shade, as living in caged environments stresses them, slowing down their reproductive system. Regular vaccination is recommended. A veterinary should come in often to check on the birds and ensure they are disease-free. A farmer is advised not to mix geese with chicken, as the former can be disease carriers of communicable illness such as Newcastle, fall cholera, which can easily be transmitted to chicken and wipe out entire flocks. A farmer, however, needs a license from the Kenya Wildlife Service to keep the birds at their farm. A mature geese retail at 3,500 Kenya shillings to 6,000 depending on the size and weight. Unlike chicken and ducks, geese are seasonal layers that produce only 50 to 100 eggs a year depending on the breed of the goose. These eggs are laid in springtime, approximately February through May, and require some skills to collect, as geese are notoriously protective of their nests. Once safely in your kitchen, a goose egg is an intimidating thing. It can weigh up to 200 grams compared with a chicken egg 50 to 70 grams. When cracked open, the yolk is massive and deeply orange, and the white is thicker and harder to whisk than those of other eggs. Like other animals, there are some advantages and disadvantages of raising geese. Keeping geese is actually gaining popularity day by day. Geese are wonderfully show pet and utility birds. They are used and raised for their different purposes. Geese are actually great for delicious eggs and meat production. They are great lawn mowers. They are very beautiful and enhance the beauty of your property, and they are also excellent as pets. Whatever the purpose of raising geese, it's very important to take good care of them. Although geese requires less care and management as compared to many other domestic poultry birds, they can easily breed and take care of themselves. The geese are large in size than many other poultry birds, and they require more food. They are very noisy sometimes. And some geese can be of aggressive nature occasionally. Now let's look at the advantages of raising geese. Geese are beautiful. Geese are actually very beautiful birds. The goslings are especially super cute. They are elegant and decorative and actually great for enhancing the beauty of your private property. Number 2, goose have good behavior. Not all, but some of the goose are excellent behavior. They are lovable, friendly, and can become very tame. They can be raised as pets. Number 3, geese are great lawn mowers. Geese love to eat greens and forage on grass. They are ecologically lawn mowers. This further reduces feeding costs. Next we have long-lived birds. Geese are long-lived birds with a lifespan of around 30 years, so you can have a great friend for a long time if you raise geese as pets. Next we have geese requires less care. Geese are low-maintenance birds and they require relatively less care as compared to many other domestic birds. They even require less care than chickens or ducks. Next we have excellent foragers. Geese are excellent foragers if they are allowed to access freely. Next we have many breeds available. There are many breeds available to choose from. You can choose any breed depending on your keeping purpose. Geese are good as guards. Geese are excellent as guard animals. They will make noise and alert you if they feel any danger. Next we have produce delicious meat and eggs. The light geese varieties are good layers. Some varieties lay as much as 60 large eggs per year, and most of the varieties produce premium quality meat. Now let's look at the disadvantages of raising geese. Along with the above mentioned advantages, there are also some disadvantages of raising geese. And we have geese are very noisy. The main disadvantages of raising geese is they make a lot of noise. Some people find this further as disturbing. Although this noise also has some advantages, geese make noise and alert you when they feel danger. Next we have they can chew anything. If allowed to roam freely, your geese can become little devils. They will probably chew many things. Next we have eat a lot. Geese are larger in size than many other domestic poultry birds, so they require relatively more food. Next we have hard to keep confined. Geese love to roam freely, so it's very tough to keep them confined. You will need to build a fence around your property for keeping them confined. Next we have you can't raise just one geese. Geese are social birds and they love to stay in groups. So you must have to raise at least 2 to 3 or more birds. Next you have diseases. Like many other poultry birds, the geese can also suffer from various fatal conditions, although diseases are less in geese. Now we are going to look at the advantages of raising geese compared to other poultry. Raising geese have several advantages over other poultry. First, geese are hard birds that can adapt to a variety of weather conditions and are generally more disease resistant than other poultry. Second, geese are excellent forage and can graze on grass and other vegetations, which reduces the cost of feeding. Third, geese are known for their meat and egg production, which can be a profitable enterprise. Finally, geese are good at controlling weeds and pests in a garden, making them valuable addition to a homestead or farm. For Kilimo Chapaa, Maisha Television, my name is Mary Magdalene Nekesa.